20, Cody Allen here with Carrie Underwood, just releasing a brand new project this weekend called My Savior. These are inspirational hymns, Carrie, songs that you grew up singing. How do these songs make you feel?
There's so many emotions whenever I sing these songs. I grew up in this little church, singing these. Walk in, sit in the maroon colored pews, and open up your blue hymnals, and I can still hear the voices of the people around me. My mom. Singing next to me, she would always pick the alto harmony line, and there's just something that it's like a breath of fresh air when I sing these songs. It's nostalgic and it's comforting, and they've stood the test of time. And I just hope people, when they hear them, just feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah, I think my hymnals back in church were green. Yours were blue. Did you go back to the hymnals again to decide which songs to include?
I definitely had this running random list of just songs that were rolling around in my head, and had to pare it down quite a bit for songs that would flow well together and that we could kind of update without changing too much, because I wanted to keep the heart of that nostalgia and what made them special. But yeah, it just there's many more, so I'm always like, maybe I can do a continuation someday, and all the songs I didn't do, I can still do.
Volume 2. You're actually going to bring these songs to life at the Ryman Auditorium here in Nashville. It makes sense. It is the mother church of country music. A big live performance on Easter Sunday. So tell us about that event and what's going to be so special about it.
Well, we were thinking about places to do something like this. I want to perform these songs live, and obviously we're not quite there yet. And I didn't want to wait, so we were trying to think of places to do it. And the Ryman, there's just something that seemed to fit so perfectly with these songs, and the stained glass in the back, and the pews, and so it's the best of all my worlds. It's church and it's a place to perform, and I just think it's going to be really beautiful.
And I love that you're doing it on Easter Sunday. What a great way to spend time with your family. My Savior. Make sure you check it out on Carrie's Facebook page on Easter Sunday. More with Carrie coming up. Back to the countdown now. And we're back with Carrie Underwood. This weekend, she has a brand new album just out called My Savior. These are incredible, inspiring hymns you've sung over the years. And this time you decided to step into the producer role as well as the singer. So what's producer Carrie like?
Well, I worked with David Garcia, who I produced Cry Pretty with. So we had that familiar relationship. We grew up the same, going to church. We knew these songs, very familiar. He gets me in my more guitar, more drums, kind of rock ways, but he also gets, he gets my heart. And so we went in, and, I feel like we wanted the same things from the songs and wanted to keep what made them special. I kept saying, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm not trying to jazz these songs up, because they have stood the test of time for a reason. But just wanting to make them feel fresh and put myself into them. So I'm definitely very critical of my vocals, and how many times I'm gonna go in and sing something. I'll do it until I'm blue in the face. But I feel like we're a good team.
Yeah. Would you ever see yourself producing other artists down the road?
I don't know. It's always interesting to work with other artists, but I can be very critical of myself. I don't know if I would be great at getting the best out of someone else. I don't know. I'd be like, that's great every time, or I don't know.
I love that every time you release a new project, you go to the store and you buy it, like the CD version of it late at night. Will you be doing that this time? Or have you done it already?
Oh, I guess so. I guess so. It's always, an interesting experience. You're we all roll up into, Target or Walmart or something, and we go in and find it on the shelves, and it's always nice when there's not many left.
Right.
If there's too many, you're like, why are there so many out here? But you want them obviously to be well stocked, but yeah, it's always fun going to get them.
All right, hang with us. More with Carrie Underwood on the way. Back to the countdown now. And we're back with Carrie Underwood this weekend. Hot 20 Countdown, new album out now called My Savior from Carrie. And belated birthday birthday wishes to you. So happy birthday. How'd you celebrate?
I really didn't do much of anything. I had a super long workout in the morning. That's what I wanted to do. And then I did some gardening and I made dinner and my boys came home with a cake and they sang me happy birthday. And yeah, it was sweet. I didn't do much of anything.
Tell us about the gift that Mike gave you this year.
Oh, he got me this shirt that said, I don't need Google. My husband knows everything. Yeah. My friends were like, you gotta pick Mike. She might never wear that again.
I love that both Jacob and Isaiah made you cards that look like so cute. How are the boys doing anyway?
They're great. We keep busy. Isaiah's very crafty and he loves to draw. And we are in a scary clown phase of the drawing right now, which I hope we get out of soon. He's not exposed to scary clowns, so I'm really not sure why that's a thing.
Yeah.
But he did not include them on my birthday card, which is good. And he helped his brother. He's crafty. We made a mask out of paper mache recently, and so he just likes to do those things. I'm terrible at them. I don't like crafting. I don't want to. So it kind of pains me that my 6-year-old is like, Mommy, can we do this? And I'm like, yes, I want to spend time with you and do what you like, but can we do anything but crafting?
I know Isaiah must be itching like Mom to get back out on the road. Is he ready to tour again?
I think so. I think it's hard explaining to, he just turned 6 recently. It's hard explaining to him why we can't do, the normal stuff that we've been doing, or he has asked when we're going to go back on tour, and I'm like, I don't know, buddy. Or see certain people. I think he thinks that Maddie and Tay are always going to go on tour with us, and he has a massive crush on Maddie. So I think that's in his mind. He misses the girls on tour the most, but
All right, it'll happen hopefully sooner rather than later. More with Carrie on the way. Back to the countdown now. Hot 20's back this weekend with Carrie Underwood, talking about her brand new album, My Savior. Let's dive a little deeper into the project now. Softly and Tenderly, one of the songs on the album. Why was that one so special to you?
Well, they are all very special. We were trying to think of, because you like to build up some anticipation and not make everybody wait until the whole album's out. You like to give a little teaser here and there. So we just kind of picked 3 that we loved, and that was the lead one. I think it was one that's like people were kind of familiar with me doing, because I sang it not too long ago for a very healing, somber moment at the CMAs and in memoriam. And I just felt like that one felt right.
Was the recording process a little bit different for this? Were you more emotional maybe in the studio than perhaps just a regular country album you might make?
Definitely more emotional, but we had to go about it a little bit of a different way. Like normally you do have your demos that you're kind of working from. They're your work tapes. Well, here we really didn't have anything. So we went in and we made our own, and that was part of the fun of it was me and David just kind of listening to kind of other people's versions or things that I had grown up with over the years, and trying to figure out, who am I in this? Where do I fit in this song? How do we update it without changing it? So that was a different kind of creative part, is making an entire set of demos, if you will.
Well, it all turned out so well. We have lots more with Carrie to get to. Stay with us. Back to the countdown now. Welcome back. We've got Carrie Underwood right here. Of course, her brand new project is out now called My Savior. You sing a song on here with the great gospel legend, CeCe Winans. Great is thy faithfulness. And so what was it like working with CeCe?
It was so great. We had talked in the planning phases, about maybe asking her to come do something. And I do get really nervous about asking people to sing with me, because I don't want them to be like, oh no, I don't know. I get in my head about it. So a lot of times we talk about working with people and then we don't actually ask. And that's all on me, and that's all my fault. But with this one, we kind of didn't. I was kind of almost done with the album, and they called us about something completely having nothing to do with this. So I was like, oh man, like this is how the Lord works, right? Like sometimes you don't know why you're in a place or why something happens. But it was like, here's my open door. So Carrie, like, just do it, just ask. So we asked if they might be interested, and within a couple days, she was in the studio working. And it's amazing to watch somebody like her work. She's obviously got this incredible, gift that is just powerful and beautiful. And when she walked in, she was like, oh, I'm so glad we're doing this song because he is faithful. And I'm like, you believe what you're singing, and she's just warm and kind and just amazing to work with and just be around as a human.
We can't wait to let the fans hear all the new songs on My Savior, brand new project from Carrie Underwood, out now. More coming up. Back to the countdown now. And we're back with the fabulously fit Carrie Underwood. Yes. This is, by the way, the 6th anniversary, Carrie, of the Kalia line of fitness and lifestyle branded sportswear. So you're the founder, the designer of some of this stuff. So you must feel good about the success, right?
Yeah, I mean, it feels so great to see the line expanding, and it's like every meeting we have now, they're on Zoom, and then they have to like ship me the clothes so I can like look through all of them and feel them and stretch on them and stuff like that. But with every collection, I feel like it just gets better and better, and my closet is full of it, and I live in it, which is kind of it's the best part for me. It's fun to be creative, but then it's fun when I get this giant box of clothes.
Yeah, we're all living in athleisure these days, truly.
I know.
You're also celebrating the 1st year anniversary of the Fit 52 app, which is awesome. And I saw that Mike was joining you, your husband, on some of these workouts. What's it like exercising with him on a regular basis?
It's great. A lot of times we exercise, we work out in the same space. Sometimes we work out together, but it's good. It's good to carve out that time, for yourself. You're a fit guy, so you understand. And for me, it's such a mental thing, as if not more so than it is a physical thing. Like if I don't work out for a few days, I'm like, okay, I'm getting sad, I'm getting moody.
Right.
My husband will even be like, you need to go work out. So.
Yeah, some of those endorphins you get afterwards. Yeah, I can tell I feel kind of dumpy afterwards if I don't either. Do you have a favorite exercise? Because I kind of think burpees are like the ultimate.
I hate burpees. I hate burpees so much. My trainer, Eve Overland, she loves burpees, and she will do the most insane variations of burpees. And I'm just like, no. I like things that are like complex movements. So I like things that work multiple parts of my body, but I don't have to like flail around to do them. That's why I don't think I would ever be great at CrossFit. But like squats and curls and, thrusters or like push-ups, things like they're not overly complicated, but they're kind of full body.
The word that will never be spoken in front of Carrie Underwood again, burpee. My apologies.
Burpee.
Stay with us. More to come. Back to the countdown now. And we're back with the amazing Carrie Underwood this weekend. So, Carrie, I went in my closet and pulled out an old shirt. Obviously, this is one of your tour shirts we got from back in the day. Do you remember this tour? Which one was it?
I'm pretty sure it was Play On.
Play On is right. Good job. We're talking about your new project, which is amazing. It's called My Savior, out now. And other stuff you're working on, including doing a song from Loretta Lynn, Still Woman Enough, the title track from her new project coming soon. So you had an incredible opportunity to work with her and Reba on this. So tell us about it.
Well, they called and asked if we'd be interested, and I believe my response was anything for Loretta. Like, I don't need to hear the song. I don't care what it is. Yes. So we went in, and Loretta was not there, but we called her on the phone and got to talk to her, and she's the best. And obviously Reba is absolutely amazing. Two Okie girls in the studio together. But it's always just great working with other people and kind of seeing how they do it. I feel like I'm a sponge, just soaking everything up and learning from the queens.
Yeah, a Latin superstar as well, David Bisbal. You did a song with him called Tears of Gold. So you really are having a chance to work with lots of interesting people. This is your, and by the way, congratulations, you're nominated for a Latin American Music Award, which is a big deal. So how did that collab come together? Because it's like out of nowhere, right?
A little bit. I mean, we're kind of in the same, label family, obviously in different parts of the world. But, I've always just loved big voices, and he certainly has such an incredible instrument. And we kind of came into the music business the same way. I was like, I'm game. I like the song. Like, let's go. And then I met him on the set of the video, which we shot. And it was just such a cool experience. He's such a nice guy. And I'm excited to be nominated for Latin AMA.
And you sing Spanish on the project. It was just kind of cool to hear, like, Carrie like you've never heard her before. We love you so much, Carrie. We love what you do. Obviously, I love you so much. I'm not a fanboy at all here. Thank you for being on. Check out My Savior. It is out now from Carrie Underwood, just in time for Easter. Y'all take care, and happy Easter to your family.
Happy Easter to you too.
Back to the countdown now.